You're born underwater. No birthday cake, no applause, just darkness, pressure, and your mother swimming away like she's late for something. You're barely out of the womb when a predator swims by, and guess what? You're already on the menu. You don't even have teeth yet. You are the toothpick. You try to swim, not because you know how, but because your body decides now is a good time to start flailing with purpose. Your tail flicks. Your fins wobble. You accidentally rotate 90 degrees and almost become a spiral. Around you, your siblings are emerging too. Some curling, some kicking, some doing absolutely nothing. One drifts by like a dropped sock in a washing machine, probably not going to make it. The tunnel behind you contracts. Your mother? She's already leaving. No goodbye, no parental pep talk, just a silent retreat into the deep, like a stealthy ghost who's over this whole parenting thing. You? You're outside now, alone, unsupervised, entirely edible. You turn slightly in the water, finally figuring out how forward works. Kind of. Your tail flicks, your head wobbles, and your momentum mostly feels like an accident. That's when you see it. Another newborn. Same fins, same freckled pattern, same wide eyes. But this one doesn't blink or move. It just hovers beside you, mouth slightly open, like it was mid-thought and gave up. You stare for a moment. There's no horror, no dramatic gasp, just a flicker of some quiet awareness, buried deep inside you. This thing isn't here anymore, and if you stop moving, you might join it. You slide away without fanfare, pivoting like you've done it before. Not because you're scared, but because you somehow understand this. That was your first sibling, and also your first lesson. Keep swimming or join the scenery. The current picks up and you go with it, mostly because resisting requires muscle tone you don't yet have. Light flickers in the distance, and something silver drifts into view. It's shiny, it moves, it looks like food. So obviously you get closer. That's when it turns around. Not food, not friendly, not slow. It's a marlin. All muscle, speed, and pointy intentions. It sees you and locks eyes like it's about to ask you to prom, and then eat you halfway through the dance. You freeze. Not because you're brave. You're just not programmed for fight or flight yet. And then it zooms past you. For a second you think maybe you're special. Then you turn. It didn't miss. It hit the thing behind you. The sibling you drifted away from is now a memory. A red smear disappearing into the blue. You flick your tail. Not to escape, just to not be next. The current picks up and you go with it, mostly because resisting requires muscle tone you don't yet have. Your mouth opens instinctively, not because you know how to eat, but because everything you do right now is trial and error with gills. Water floods in, something soft hits your tongue. You swallow it before your brain can ask questions. You have no idea what it was, but it didn't bite back. So, success? You keep your mouth open and let the ocean do the heavy lifting. Every second, microscopic things drift in, like nature's version of buffet crumbs. You don't hunt, you don't chew, you don't chase. You just keep moving, keep filtering, and try not to think about how fragile you are in a world that treats newborn as a punchline. This is your first real win. You ate something. You're still alive. That's basically thriving by baby whale standards. Days pass. You grow. Not much, just enough to be slightly less bite-sized. The ocean starts to feel busier. Light pulses through the water like something big is about to happen. Then it does. A haze fills the current, a microscopic soup of coral spawn, fish eggs, and plankton. This is the bloom. To you, it's a never-ending stream of tiny snacks. To everything else, it's brunch with no dress code and no rules. You swim into the cloud, mouth open, gills flaring, pulling in more food than your tiny system can process. It's amazing. It's everything. It's also not going to last, because now the others arrive. First, the small fish, twitchy, frantic, acting like they haven't eaten since evolution. Then come the jacks and tuna, turning the water into a blender. And just when you think it can't get worse, reef sharks, sleek, silent, You stay low and keep filtering, pretending you're invisible. You're not, but pretending is free.